Hello everyone and welcome back to Trivia Fever. You're here with your host master Priyadarshan, and obviously I'm here with the answers for yesterday's questions and some more new questions, obviously all based on the current affairs that's happening in the world of sports. Well, it is a little chilly here, that's why I'm in a jacket and a beanie. But okay, let's start off with the answers for yesterday's questions. So here is question number 1. Hugh Trumbull leads the list for Australia with 141 wickets. This record was broken in 2015 by whom? So, the person who broke this record is Nathan Lyon, who holds the record for the most test wickets taken by an Australian off spin bowler. So, that was the first question. Moving on to question number 2. You had seen a series of images and the question was connect and tell what was officially launched on 21st October 2013. So the answer, I think some of you would have been able to crack it seeing the logos. It is the Indian Football League. So the Indian Super League was officially launched on 21st October 2013 by IMG Reliance, Star Sports and the All India Football Federation. So that brings us to question number 3. I had shown you a couple of images. Obviously, there was sort of Ganguly and some other people as well. The question was to give me a connect. Now, the connect that we are looking for is the ATK Football Club, which is formerly Atletico de Kolkata, established on 7th May 2014. ATK holds the most ISL trophies as they have won it 3 times. So the people in the picture were Saurav Ganguly, who is the ex-captain of the Indian cricket team. There's Harshvardhan Neotia, who's the chairman of the Ambuja group. Then there's Sanjeev Goenka, who represents the RPSG group. And there's Utsav Parekh, who initially non-independent, non-executive chairman of SMIFS Capital Markets and chairman of SMIFS Capital Services. So the Spanish La Liga club Atletico Madrid, you also saw the logo of that club. That brings us to question number 4 for yesterday. So here it is. Manjapada, which means Yellow Army, is the nickname of this ISL team. The first manager and the marquee player is the person whose picture you had seen. Which club, and also name the player. So obviously you would have been able to name the player fairly easily. The player was obviously David James. And the club that we are talking about is the Kerala Blasters FC. So that brings us to question number 5 for yesterday. Here it is. He became the 5th active player, joining Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer and Andy Murray to reach 6 consecutive tour level finals, achieving this feat at Washington, Montreal, Cincinnati, the US Open, St. Petersburg and Shanghai. In the recently concluded Nitto ATP Finals, he defeated Novak Djokovic to win the championship. So who is this player that we are talking about? So obviously this was very much in the news and most of you would have known the answer for this. We are talking about Daniil Medvedev. So that was the answer for the 5th question. Moving on to question number 6. Here it is. This UEFA Nations League finals are going to be played between Team A and Team B. In fact, A took part in the first official international match outside of Britain when they played France in Brussels on 1st May 1904, whereas B in 1938 became the first team to defend their World Cup title and due to the outbreak of World War II, retained the title for a further 12 years. So which are these 2 teams that we are talking about? So the team that we are talking about, which is A, that is Belgium, and the team that we are talking about, which is B, that is Italy. So that was the answer, and that brings us to our last question for yesterday. So here it is. He holds the record for the most consecutive league games won in La Liga, the Bundesliga and the Premier League. There was a speculation about him moving out of Manchester City. He ended the speculation by signing up a contract for the next 2 years. Name this footballer or manager. So this was the easiest one of the lot. I think most of you would have got it. The answer that we are looking for is Pep Guardiola, the current manager of the Premier League club Manchester City. So that sums up our questions for yesterday, and I have 5 exciting questions for you. So I hope you're ready. Here it comes. Here is question number 1. The International Cricket Council has introduced a minimum age policy for men and women players to play international cricket. What is the new required minimum age? So this is a bit of a tricky one, but obviously if you're following up on your current affairs of sports, you will know the answer. Moving on to question number 2. In the English Premier League, today X is facing Y. X is the only non-league team to win the FA Cup following the formation of the Football League in 1888 and when they won it in 1901. Y holds the record for highest home attendance by an English club. Y packed 84,569 fans into Main Road for their game against Stoke City in 1934. Name X and Y. So just give me the names of the two teams and that would be it. Moving on to question number 3. Here it is. He owns the football club in Austria, TFC Matzerdorf, for his friends and his fellow Austrian players. He is slated to meet Djokovic in the semi-finals of the ATP tennis tournament. Who is this player that we are talking about? So that was our third question. Moving on to question number 4. You should be able to see an image on your screen right about now. So now that you had a good look at the image, the question is very simple. Which Indian Super League team is this the logo of? So just tell me the name of the team. And that brings us to our last question for today. So you'll be able to see another image right about now. So now that you've seen the image, the question is, again, the similar type of question, which Indian Super League team logo is this? So this sums up our questions for today. So thank you for tuning in. And obviously I will be back tomorrow with some more questions and with some more answers. Obviously tomorrow I will be uploading the video back from my house because I will be leaving from here. But it's been a beautiful experience, and I guess it was more than anything, it was a required break from all this stress of the pandemic and everything. So I hope you guys are also enjoying the quiz. I would like to see your answers in the comments below. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And that's all from me for now. So please stay safe, take care, and good night.